What's up, everybody? Mr. Dan here, back again for another Physical Media Friday. Got a little bit of everything today. As you see this, when you see this on Friday, I will be down in Ocean City in New Jersey on a little family vacation. So it might take me a couple days to respond to comments, but please leave a comment at the end of the video. And we'll just get started. First, we have a few Korean selections. The Wailing, really a solid film. This is going to be a mixed bag. Some of these are older. Some of them are from Dark Side Records in my last Physical Media haul. The first part of the video, the TV series, they were all from Dark Side. And so they're used. However, sometimes you can score some pretty good things used, as we'll see in a moment. The Wailing, boy, kind of a tough movie to watch, but a good movie. Wow. And I've only seen it once, so a really good movie. Now, speaking of good movies, well, let's go. Let's upgrade to great. This is one of my favorite movies, period, end of story. My favorite movie in the Vengeance trilogy from Park Chan-wook. And to say that this is my favorite movie in the trilogy, the Vengeance trilogy is a loosely connected trilogy, just a thematic trilogy. I recommend all three films. But to say that this is my favorite, considering that one of the other films is Old Boy, says a lot, okay? I love this film. The best revenge thriller since Kill Bill. Get the hell out of here. It's way better than Kill Bill. I have nothing against Kill Bill, but Kill Bill is derivative. This is original. This is Tartan Asian Extreme, DTS. The 9 films that I showed off previously from the Extreme Asia line, are also of this same release. I have not been terribly impressed with the quality. The one film that I watched, The Red Shoes, I haven't done a review of it yet. Boy, the shoes were pink. I mean, I remember them being red. In that copy, they were pinkish. But yeah, we'll see. I'm amazed that I don't own this film. I absolutely love this film. Lee Young-hae is amazing in this role. She's just amazing. Everyone is great in this. This guy, Choi Min-sik, he is fantastic. Phenomenal film. Love it. Love the red eyeshadow. The whole. Speaking of red shoes, the red shoes in this movie were red. Oh, I love that movie. Next, I'll get this out of the way. I got this from Walmart at one of their glow-in-the-dark collections. Kind of cool to have all three in one collection. I do owe the prequel another watch. I don't think I'm going to be as annoyed this time knowing what I'm getting into. Big fan of the original. Actually, I want to do a whole thing series. So, still in the plastic. I'll probably open it. Next, let's get this out of the way. Last week I did TV series, and then I showed my stack of made-for-TV movies. Let's show this one here so I can put this on the stack. Oh boy, this movie. Ants, It Happened at Lakewood Manor. This was kind of fun. I mean, I did watch it. I'm not sure I'm going to do a standalone review of it, but the best part was just seeing some of the cast. You have Linda Day George, Robert Foxworth, Bernie Casey, Barry Van Dyke. The interviews were pretty good. Myrna Loy, they always have like an older sort of actor or actress they try to get in these things. Anyway, the ant parts were okay. There's some pretty goofy parts, special effects wise, but it was kind of fun. Next, let's go comedy, classic comedy. These are movies I definitely want to show. My boys mostly. First of all, let's do a family one. Yeah, All of Me, classic. Now, this is from Dark Side. This is a Best Buy Castaway, still in the plastic. Been around the block a little bit, probably, but still in the plastic. So sometimes I've gotten a lot of used movies in the plastic before. So that's one I can watch for the whole family. The next two I'm thinking, more for me and the boys. There you go. Slap, you're hot. What else do you have to say? 25th anniversary special edition. So this is been around a while. True classic, certainly. And then the next one. Oh boy. Do I have to say anything? 20th anniversary. The Snob against the Slobs. The Snob against the Slobs. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Oh, pretty good condition. Another snapper case in good conditions. Yeah, my boys are going to eat this up when we finally watch it. All right, next let's get into some movies I got for Franchise Frenzy. For those of you that saw my last Franchise Frenzy, I didn't have that many of the franchises, those installments from the franchises that I'm ranking. But I have all of these, or at least now I do. I'm doing the Hammer Frankenstein series. So next month will be the horror of Frankenstein, and then in July, or this month rather, at the end of this month, but then in July, we'll do the final entry, Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. I love this cover. Looking forward to rewatching it. And then the next one, oh boy, I don't know if I knew what I was getting into when I started to watch this whole series. And I have, I did have some of the original ones, the first three at least. So I'm already up to this one. I'm ahead a little bit. I have watched Curse, and boy, in a word, it sucks. So enough said about that. But I've got the next two. This is just going to help me keep things straight. I wouldn't have spent any more money than I did on these movies, especially based on Curse. That almost looks like a Riff Trax poster. I swear it's like when they put like Mike Nelson's head in the movie and as a joke. That's what it looks like.
Oh, that movie. Anyway,
let's go on to another topic. I put some movies in my cart, and I've discussed before on the channel, like double ordering things and how important it is to keep track. I'm still not 100% there. I could still do a better job. But I kind of found it interesting that I was ordering some movies on Darkside, or at least putting some in my cart. And, eventually what I do is I usually end up taking a bunch out, but I just want to put a bunch in my cart first and then pick from there. I got a message that said that I couldn't order a certain movie because they wanted to keep that in stock for other customers, because I had already purchased it from them previously, which is interesting because I kind of did it again. I had Pathfinder, okay? This is the Marcus Nicebaugh film with Ron Perlman, Moon Bloodgood, and with Carl Urban. So I don't think that means... I'm pretty sure you can still get like a DVD and a Blu-ray, and in this case, they let me get the unrated. So I'll probably hang on to this one and sell this one or give that to somebody, but I'm not sure if the version I saw was unrated. This is a pretty underrated film. A dark and dreary film, but pretty good. I remember. Oh, that's not great, but... So, have you guys ever come across that from a used site? I guess that'll be my question of the day. Have they ever prevented you from buying something even though it's not in your cart for that particular order? I don't have a problem with it. Do you guys? I mean, that's fine. They're trying to be fair. I guess since we're going on a little while, I guess we'll do one more. I had mentioned in some of my Martial Arts Monday films that I'm doing this new series, Pearl River from MVD. And one of the people behind this is Michael Worth. And here, lo and behold, is a Michael Worth movie. He's a actor and martial artist who interviews a lot of people that have appeared in classic kung fu movies. So here's something called Ghost Rock. Gary Busey, Jeff Fahey, so you got some sort of grizzled old veterans there, and Michael Worth. Frontier Justice, one bullet at a time. I have no idea, but I decided I'd check out something that Michael Worth was in. Craig Wasson, James Hong. Well, that's worth buying right there. There you go, James Hong. I still got to watch the movie that James Hong directed as a tribute to him. God love him. Anyway, there you go, guys. What do you think of my stack? Have you guys ever been prevented from ordering a movie that you've ordered in the past? And what are your thoughts about that? What is your favorite sort of old school comedy from back in the day? And any other thoughts or comments you have, please leave them in the comment section. And come back again next Friday for another Physical Media Friday. Thanks.